welcome. My name is Jen Seal, and I want to welcome you to your yoga practice today. Today's theme is all about balance, and I'm super excited because I'm a Libra, and I'm all about balance, right? My sign is the scales. If I'm super stressed out, I know it, and I have a lot of activities that I do that are super fun, but it can also be very energizing, and it's so important. I think that's why I love yoga so much, is because the yoga sort of brings me, into this balance. So I want you to contemplate that today, where you guys, they call it like your stress meter and your energy meter. Okay. Where are you, like on a scale from 1 to 10, or like a gas gauge with your stress meter? Where are you with your energy meter? So if you're high stress, low energy, you know what that's going to lead to, right? Trouble, problems, illness, right? We want to balance it out. So I want you to think about maybe, those people that used to spin plates or whatever, are you juggling too many balls? Are you spinning too many plates? What can you let go of? What can you drop? What can you potentially do to bring that level down? And what can you do to bring the energy level up? And it could be the opposite. Okay, you may have low stress and high energy. That would be a good combination, right? But I want you to think about that for yourself, even for a moment. Like, where can you create that balance and harmony in your life? Okay, and it's great because yoga itself creates that sort of inner harmony without us even trying, right? We balance our left with our right, our front with our back, right? We don't just work the quads and hamstrings, we work all parts of the body. So already yoga's working for you. So yoga may be, your yin to your yang, and that would be amazing. It's that way for me. Okay. Let me see. I want to make sure I stayed on track. Okay. So the physical postures are already working for you to create balance, right? But the byproduct too of doing yoga without even trying is mental clarity, right? Emotional stability, right? I mean, that sounds a little more clinical, but I would like for my emotions to be stable. And one that I really, really like is a habit of calm behavior, okay? Calm behavior, I want to make a habit, I want that to be my habit, right? I want that every day. Give me a slice of that every day. Habit of calm behavior, which means not allowing distractions to take you away from your focus. So I just want to give you one example and we'll get started. If you have Instagram, you can go to Jen Seal Love, LUV Life, and watch a video that I posted yesterday. And it was me doing these balancing postures. And I had so many distractions going on all around me. And you can physically see when I decide that I need to zone in and really focus, I take a big deep breath in. Okay, and then I begin my practice by focusing on something that is directly in front of me. It was a paint chip on my dock. But there were waves going, there were, my husband was watching me, the cat wanted outside, like there's all these things. And we have to try to focus in and hone in, okay, and not let distractions dissuade us from what we're doing. So, okay, that being said, get into a nice comfortable position. Sit up nice and tall. And because we're dealing with focus, I'd like you to place your left palm up, place your right palm on top of your left, and push your thumbs together. This is a mudra for meditation, and it helps to increase focus and concentration. And it also helps bring your left and your right sides of the body together, your right and left hemispheres of the brain. So that sounds good, right? I'll take a cup of that too. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. And we're just focusing on the breath here by just breathing in and out into the belly and exhaling out, okay? Just trying to create that space for ourselves. You can close the eyes for a moment if you'd like. And I just want you to come back to that idea of something that you might need to be getting rid of that's not serving you, or something you need to do more of for self-care. Break it down to one thing, and then I want you to dedicate this practice today to trying to do that thing. That's just a promise to yourself. Let that be, your mantra today. Okay. And dedicate your practice to doing that. Creating that balance and harmony. Allowing yourself permission. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to seal that into your heart as a promise. Good. Now release the hands and bring your hands to your knees. I want you to open your eyes. And I want you to look about 3 feet in front of you. And I want you to find something on the floor. Okay, whether it be a cat hair, a fur ball, I don't know, a piece of carpet. I've got paisley dots on my carpet, so I'm just going to focus on one thing. So your eyes are sort of half closed, partially open. And I want you to stare at that thing and then begin to just find some nice soothing deep breaths in and out. Drawing the breath in through your nose, feeling the belly fill with the air, allowing it to move to the waist and the back body. And as you're exhaling, just gently feeling, your side body coming back into your center. Expansion, contraction. So if you're not looking at something and your eyes are wandering all over the place, that's why we close our eyes, you're going to find that you're not in the present moment. All throughout a practice today, I want you to find what we call a drishti, a focused point to look at, breathe into, and you're going to get a feeling, a sense of easefulness. It's not going to be an easy practice today, I didn't say that. Mellow, easy, mellow, challenging. Relaxing your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your neck. Relax your hips, even relax your knees. Just breathe. 2 more nice deep breaths here. Keep looking at that focused point. Last inhale. Do not jump on my computer, cat. Silly, and let it out. Right, come off your block. He likes to sit on my computer, it's warm. Oh, good. And then just come onto all fours. All right, let's lift up onto our knees and shins. Just open up those hips. You're just sitting. I know I talk a lot. There's a lot to know in yoga though, right? Reach it up. And exhale. To all fours. So tabletop pose, okay? We start in tabletop pose. Right here we can look at our foundation. Our hands, our knees, maybe our shins and toes, or the toes might be curled under, right? So here our balance begins. Right? We don't want to be slumpy, so we want to create integrity in the posture. Every posture, keep your head back, looking slightly forward. Okay? Pull the belly in, drop the tailbone just a little bit, and again, the head is back. So you're stable here. Nothing else is moving. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. I want you to lift the left leg up, and then take your left knee and hug it into your elbow. Send it back so you're not crunching and you don't have to look towards your navel. I want you to look at that spot in front of you, whatever you're finding. Good. 2 more here. Breathing. So just creating ease with the breath. Slowing movements down, take it behind you. Look over your right shoulder, put the toe on the mat by the side, and now look over your right shoulder so you can come into side body twist. Now, what are you looking at now? Look at your back toe. Do you want to find something? Okay, find something. Take it back to center. Lift it up, bring it down. Cat-cow here. So here, lift the chin and chest. You maybe look up. And then exhale, now belly, spine, look down. Inhaling, looking up. So with movement, we only, you might find something quick to look at. Or you just tone into the breath. Good, last one. Left leg lifts. No, we just did that side. Right leg lifts. I usually start on the right side. Good. Push through the heel. Inhale, I'll look forward at that spot. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And even here with one leg lifted, you had to take the balance to your left knee, right? To keep the balance. And here, send it back. Put the toe behind you on the mat. Look over your left shoulder. Just come into a nice side body stretch. I'm looking back at my back toe. Come back to center. Lift it, bring it down. Again, cat, cow. Inhale into cow. Keep integrity in the shoulders. Pull the belly in. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Walk it back again. Knees and shins or curl the toes under. Reach up and bring the hands behind your back. Clasp the hands, open the chest. So right, we're moving forward and back, right, side to side, each side, balancing each side. And come right back in. One more thing here. Balance table. Right arm reaches up, left reaches back. Now you can look forward, or if it's easier for your neck, you can look right down. I have a cat hair right there. Looking down or looking at that spot forward. Keep the belly lifted. Now your body's working, but with your attention focused on something else, your brain has something to do other than saying, oh my God, how can I get out of this posture? Bring it down. Left hand up, right foot back. Again, what are you looking at? Because I could look all around my room. I could look to find my cat. I could look to see what time it is, right? I could look outside the lake. But I'm not, because I'm in my practice. Take one more breath. And that's when the poses start working for you. Good. Swish it a little right and left. Shake the hands out if you need to. Right fingers forward. Good. And then come into plank pose. We've got some work to do today. So again, plank pose. Keep the integrity. Keep the head back. Look forward. Gonna take one more breath, building strength in the arms, strength in the core. Squeeze the glutes a little, push into the heels, take one more breath, and then send it into downward facing dog. So sometimes I have to walk my toes just slightly forward. Sometimes I have to move my hands wider to create space for my shoulders, or maybe just create space for my spine to lengthen. So, play with that. Looking back towards your feet. And again, they may not be interesting to look at. You just still want it. That's where you want your gaze to be. Pedal your feet. Good. Look forward, walk or step forward. You do a gentle bunny hop there. Halfway lift. And fold. Widen your feet, a little wider than hip width. Grab elbow to elbow. Keep your knees bent so you can draw your belly to your thighs. Hang out in ragdoll pose. Maybe sway a little side to side, lift up your toes. Again, looking back. Looking back between my legs. Some people like to close their eyes. If that's what you need to do to stay focused, do that. Slowly, arms come down, rolling up to stand. Inhale, turn the palms up, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Tiny, tiny back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, our sequence today is going to start with a balancing. It's going to be a balancing sequence. We're doing balancing stuff. So I want you to know if you fall out of any of these poses while we're in it, just pause and begin again. Okay, there's no, this is, we're not in competition with ourselves here, and we're going to build on. Okay, so draw your shoulders up and back, take the head back in space. We're going to start in tree pose, so I'll actually face you to do this side. Push down into your standing leg, engage your left glute, engage your left quad, hug the muscles to bone, bring your shin or foot to the inner shin or upper thigh. Push and hug everything into the midline. So that means squeezing your tushy so that everything lifts in and up. Lifting the toes lightly. We're not here for a super long period of time, okay? But you can reach your arms up if that's what you want to do today. Wherever you want your hands to be. Good. Take one more nice deep breath here. Transitioning, hands come back to center, knee goes forward, and you're gonna send it back, okay? You're gonna send it back to airplane pose. So spread the wings, push through your heel. I've got a door to stabilize myself. Good. Bend that knee and step your right foot way back, okay? Come right into crescent lunge pose. Relax your shoulders. Draw the belly in by slightly bending the knee. Keep that, keep the lift. Looking forward at something to stare at. Begin to straighten that back thigh. Where can you release any tension? Where can you be a little bit more easeful? Good, take one more breath. Widen the arms, put your right arm underneath your left arm. Eagle arms, hinge forward. You know where we're going, right? Eagle arms means eagle leg. Push off that standing leg, come into eagle pose. Lift the elbows up, take the hands away from the face. So what are you looking at now? I have a little gap between my arms. Sink a little deeper, take one more breath, and lift it up. And step it back right where we were. Good. Unravel, open up to warrior two. So come in and out of it a couple of times. Look back at your back hand. So we want to be evenly balanced. Now, if your knee goes way over your ankle, you've got more space to give. Me and you. Now, neutral gaze is to where your sternum lies. So you can do that. You can look over just directly straight ahead, or you can look right down that middle finger into whatever you're looking at. And notice, now you could just focus and hone in on what you can change, what you can shift to create easefulness in this pose while building strength. Take one more breath in. Good, now windmill the arms down, cartwheel the arms down, send it back. Back in that high plank pose, we're lowering down. You can keep your knees lifted if you like, or you can lower down your knees first. But whatever you're doing, your chest comes down first, then your belly, then your thighs, okay? Toes, lift to cobra, back down. Curl the toes up, push, use those arms, guys. Keep the elbows in, back to down dog. Look forward, walk, step or hop. Halfway lift and fold. And rise. Hands to heart. Tree pose on the left side. Right? Should we do this side? Now I'm trying to think of what we did first. Okay, go on to the opposite side that you already did. All right. No, we did this side. Do the left side. Okay, so toes are on the mat, inner shin, upper thigh. And again, push it all in, squeeze the glutes. Everything comes into the midline and you're lifting up to the crown of your head. Add the arms if you'd like. And if you dial, you can't see my fingers, but if you dial your pinky fingers inward towards each other, you're going to feel an openness in your shoulders as they drop down. Good, take another breath here. Slowly bring everything back to center. Bring your left knee in, and turn this way. Slowly move into airplane pose. Why you can't balance today? So your chest is opening, your palms are opening. Look forward about 3 feet. If you look up, you're going to crane your neck. You feel focus here in front of you. Bend the knee, step it back, and reach up for that crescent lunge pose. Now, right, your gaze can be forward. You can still look down if you'd like, but where does your gaze want to go? Good. Take another deep breath in here. Open those arms. Left arm under right. Hinge forward. So you lift up slowly. Take your gaze with you. Elbows lift, hands away from the face. Sink a little deeper. So again, if I start looking around, especially when we're in a class, right? And I'm looking at what other people are doing and they're wobbling, I'm gonna wobble. Push, lift, slide it back. So see how slow. Doesn't have to be graceful. Reach the arms up, open to warrior two. Spread those arms, look back, Even Steven, right? Knee opening wide, looking right down my fingertips, right into my porch, chair on my porch. Sink a little deeper. Good. One more breath. And then slowly windmill it down. Slide it back. High to low. So if you're going with chaturanga, you can just pause halfway here, 90 degrees with those arms. Don't dip your chest. Maybe lifting to up dog and down dog. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Look forward, walk or step forward. Always alternating, right? Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, sweep it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause here for a second. I gotta close this door. Okay, so guess what? We get to add on to that sequence. All right, so you've already been here. You get another opportunity. So standing tall on your left leg, turn the right knee out, inner shin, upper thigh. So we're not staying here as long as we add new things on. We want to focus on that new thing. Right, so tree pose, knee forward. Take your hands, interlace them and grab a hold of the knee or maybe behind the thigh. If you want to grab a hold of your big toe, okay, and bring it forward, feel free. And then open the knee to the right or the foot to the right. Left arm goes left. Looking again, maybe looking down, looking forward. You decide what works for you. Keep squeezing that left glute. Come back to center. Take the right hand behind you. Now I could look toward that right hand, but it's going to be more difficult. Come back to center. So airplane pose. More stuff on the standing leg, more challenging. Now I'm looking down because my chest is now forward, right? I'm going to take my gaze 3 feet in front. Bend the knee and slide it back. Reach it up. Arms go wide, right arm under left, hinge forward. So we're just creating a mellow little gentle flow here with our breath. Sink it down, lift it up. Slowly step it back. Unravel. Warrior two. Cartwheel down. High to low, right? Knees down, knees up, I don't care. Halfway or all the way to the mat. Lift it up and back. Downward dog. So I stepped forward with my left foot before, so now I'm going to step forward with my right foot. And then forward with my left. Balance. Fold. And rise. Tree pose on the left side, so left knee out. Grow your tree, grow your branches. Slowly, what are you looking at? Keep that belly lifted, squeeze those glutes. That's going to keep you stabilized. You don't want to be hanging out with saggy muscles. Good. And then bring it forward. Knees, clasp the hands at the knee, push through the standing foot. Take your big toe if you're taking it, sending it forward if you want, if you have the flexibility. Now opening it up. Left knee left, right arm right. Again, you can take your gaze over your right shoulder to the right fingertips, but it might make you fall over, and that's okay. Back to center. All with control. Airplane pose. Lots of strength building endurance and stamina on these standing legs, guys. It's a lot. Turn your palms forward, shoulders roll back, squeeze the shoulder blades on the back. Bend your knee. Slide it back. Arms reach, this is your in-breath. Wide, exhaling, eagle arms. Hinge forward. Again, inhaling, exhaling, pushing and standing. Sinking. Breathing in. Breathing out, elbows lift, feel the shoulders on the back, strengthening and stretching. Good. Knee up. Hinge. And step. And open. Open here. Windmill it down. High. Lower. This is your in-breath. And this is your out-breath. Look forward and stepping forward to the left. and then the right, so alternating, and fold. And rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so we can do it one more time. Have my other kitty cat join me. Okay, so take a drink, fix your clothes, fix your mat, like I always have to do. And just a note here, guys, I should have said this before. My mat's on a carpet, okay? And balancing on a carpet is not easy. So if you have a wooden floor or, you know, kitchen floor, whatever, you want to go back and do this again sometime, put it on some, you know, have your feet be firmly grounded into something that's not squishy. Okay, you ready? Adding on, last sequence. Okay, stand tall on your left, right foot out, right into your tree pose. And you know all what we need to do. I don't have to say it here. See if you can figure it out in your own body. Knee forward, clasp it, lift it, open it. Now again, remember, not staying here long because we're adding on a pose. Close it. Airplane. Now your airplane, you're looking forward now to take the gaze right down to the floor. Reach your hands down. Stay here in standing L pose. If you have blocks, you can elevate yourself to lift to help you out. Do that. You might get longer. Or go with me. Hand to hip, arm reaches up. Half moon pose, push through the heel. I'm looking directly down, right in front of my mat. Keep squeezing, keep lifting, take one more breath. Slowly, right hand down. Hip down, you have to bend your knee and come right back up. And step it back. Inhale, reach up. Right arm under left, hinge forward. Eagle. Good. Press, lift, step, lift up. Warrior two. Windmill down, send it back. Lower on your exhale. Lift up on an inhale, really breathe in. You can look up here, exhale. Walker float forward. Halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, fold, and rise. Hands to heart. Tree pose, pressing the standing foot. Feel your tree. What are you looking at? Are you able to stay in tune with that spot that you've chosen? Your drishti, knee in. Or hand to big toe, open. Squeezing, lifting, growing long. Back. Airplane. Even this is really hard. This shift is hard, so go slow. Go slow. Looking forward. Shift the gaze. Begin to hinge. Change your gaze to just in front of your mat. Reach your fingers down. You can stay here in L pose or feel free to lift, opening the hip up. Left arm floats up. Fingers are on the mat at a diagonal to the outer right corner edge of your mat. If you're holding or on a block, go and take one more breath here. And slowly, hip down, hand down, bend the knee slightly. Come back up if you can. Yeah. Again, this squishy carpet's killing me. Step it back. Reach it up, open to warrior two. And cartwheel it down. High to low. Cobra or up dog. Exhale down dog. Hot out here, guys. Big breath in. Hot out. And look forward, walking or stepping or hopping. Halfway lift and fold. Come to chair pose here. So good job, guys. That was hard. Hope I didn't forget anything. Sink back. You can link all those poses together if you'd like. Without the vinyasa in the middle. Sink, sink, sink. Good. Still chair pose for a moment. So you can look down. My sternum is looking kind of toward, again, 3 feet in front. If you look down, you're going to drop your head. So we want to keep it back and looking forward, or maybe looking forward or up. Good. Take one more breath here. Woo. Fold. Halfway lift. And fold one more time. Not one more, I lied, twice. Reach the arms up. That was a little evil, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift your right foot forward. Hover, hover. This is balance right here. Right now we've got all of the stuff going on the standing foot. Push into the foot. Step it back. Coming into a twist, okay? You know, like a twist would feel really nice here. Twist to your left and hook your right elbow over your left thigh. Pressing your palms together. Now I'm going to ask you to look down today. Look down at the mat, press and open. Maybe it's that big toe. I don't know. Probably doing your own toes. Can't have pedicure right now, right? Take one more breath here. Both hands come down to the mat. Slide it back. Side plank pose. So you can bring your knee down to modify, okay? Or turn onto your side. Stack your feet or put them one in front of the other. This is the full side plank. Then you can look down. You can look neutral or you can look up. Find something to look at. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2. Look down, hands down, knees down. Child's pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Almost done with the standing poses, you guys. Curl those toes, lift it up, walk, step, or hop. Halfway lift, fold, chair, left foot covers forward. Again, where are you looking? I'm looking down. That's where it feels comfortable for me. One more breath. Lift it up, step it back, hands to heart. Twist to your right. So I'm twisting in an upright and then hinging and hooking. Pressing palms. I'm looking neutral right now. Okay? I'm going to look down today. I'm going to ask you to do the same to see how it feels. Press, lift, press your knee and your elbow into your knee. And one more nice breath here. And down. Step it back right into side plank pose. Sorry, my back is to you. Knee down looks like this. Knee down, toe out, and lifting. Okay? Again, fly that drishti. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down. Knees down. You made it to your mat. Take the hands behind you. Bow forward. Knees can be wide. Forehead to the mat. Breathing. One more big breath here into the back. Closing the eyes now. Let it out and sigh. And slowly rise. Okay, I'm going to give you a little teaser here. Which class is that going to be? Yeah, power yoga. The balance is going to be focused on arm balances, okay? And building towards those. So I'm going to give you 2 exercises here that you can do to begin to build up that shoulder. You need to have strong shoulder integration and strong core. Yeah, so let's come on down to our forearms. So we're going to go from forearm plank to dolphin, okay? So come into your forearm plank. I have a nice little clock here I'm going to watch. Just for a minute. So bring your knees down for a second. We're going to do it for a minute. I'm going to go at 10-second intervals. I'll let you know you can drop your knees down for a count of 3 and then lift back up, or stay the full minute, okay? So here we go. Lift. Now what are you looking at? Really important. Thank you. All right, knees down if you're going down. 3, 2, 1, lift. We have a tendency to drop our head here, right? Because this is really hard. But push through your shoulders. Lift the belly. Squeeze the butt. Drop. 3, 2, 1, lift. I'm watching the clock. What are you watching? Can you look at just one thing and just breathe? 1 minute always goes on so forever. Good. Drop. 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Lift. So push to the floor. Broaden the upper back. Dome the upper back. Breathing in. You want to build to a minute without bringing your knees down. That's going to build strength. Drop. 3, 2, 1. Last 10 seconds, guys. Keep them lifted. Push. Notice if you're sagging. Notice if you're drooping. Lift. Guys, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop. Oh. Elbows wide. Create a pillow for yourself. Bend your knees. Side to side to side. And bring your forehead down onto your hands. I know that's hard, you guys, but good job. All right. The other one, last one. All right. Dolphin pose requires not only shoulder strength, but also core strength. Well, that just did too. So the forward plank. Okay. You got to keep it lifted. So again, bring your hands down, maybe palms down. You can bring your palms together. Put the little pinky finger in, stick in like a little sweet roll. So flat, or I like to put my hands together. Lift the knees, so you're like a downward facing dog. Walk your toes a little bit towards your elbows. And you're gonna look back towards your toes. Walk your toes in, keep the hips lifted. Good. If you wanna make it more difficult, just keep pushing to the mat, that's enough. But you could lift your right leg, squeeze your right glute, and slowly lower. Left leg lifts. Keep pushing to the forearms, you guys. Pushing the elbows down, lower. Right leg lifts. Lower. Last one. Push, push, look back. And then knees down. Again, sink back. Palms lift. Knees wide. Forehead to the mat. And slowly lift up. So if you're okay staying on your knees, stay on your knees. If not, you can come onto your seat, or you can just come up on the knees and shins. Okay, take your hands and clasp them behind. Okay. Here, here. Lift the chin away from the chest. Off the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades on your back like you could a pencil back there. Good. Now I want you to take your hands. They're together, right? They're interlaced. Bring it into your right hip. Okay, maybe close the palms together and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Try to relax along the way. And then bring it to the other side. So bring it to your left hip pocket. Gently bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And release, roll the shoulders a couple times. Good. Take some gentle neck rolls, nice and slow. Nice job, everybody. Okay, we're gonna come on to our back. Go again, Katie, go. How about you guys? Now I've got sweat drip down my back. All right, lay down. Reach your arms back. Nice big long stretch. Hug those knees into your chest. Good. Roll side to side. Awesome. And soles the feet onto the mat. Let's do some bridges here. So pressing the heels, again, evenly. Your feet are, hip width apart. Your knees are over the ankles. So when you lift up, try not to let the knees fall open. That's what happens all the time. I'm not sure why. But palms actually come to for your shoulders and your elbows on the mat. Press your forearms down or your triceps down. Fingertips reach up and push into the floor. Your hands are with your forearms. Roll your shoulders under you. I keep saying forearms. Triceps press down, feet press down. How about that? Lift the hips up. If you want to bring your palms down and maybe interlace them underneath you, go ahead. Now see my knees start to go wider. Draw them inward and draw the knees forward. Here, what are you looking at? You look up, you can close the eyes. I don't mean look up like straight up, but sort of at an angle wherever your gaze is going. Squeeze the glutes, lift a little higher. Bring those arms over your head, come up on your toes. Slowly roll one vertebra at a time. Pause, bring your heels down. Windshield right to left. Good. Bring your right knee into the chest. And just the lower body. Take the lower body to the left side into a nice little gentle twist. Okay. And here, you can begin as you come down to the mat. You can do the whole mat-based practice with your eyes closed if that helps you to, take away distraction. Bring it back to center. Lengthen it down. Left knee hugs in. Relax your shoulders. And the lower body hinges to the right. Okay. Back to center. Happy baby pose. Happy baby pose, possibly, well, not possibly. Let's just do happy baby pose for a minute. Grab your ankles, grab the inner or outer edges of your feet, and just massage that back by rolling a little side to side. A little inner pressure to the knees outward is always nice. Good. Now, I'm going to suggest that you do an inversion here, okay? You could do an inversion in the middle of the room, wherever you're at, like this. You could just lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Or you can bring your feet up to a wall or to a chair or a table to keep them lifted without effort. And you can remain there for the whole rest of the practice, which is just a couple more minutes. Cat! Sorry, he's going crazy. Just about a minute here. And if you prefer just to go down and come into your last final resting pose, Shavasana, feel free to do that. You want to take the entire 2 minutes at the wall or your chair. That feels really nice. It's a great way to end your day or to begin your day. If you're watching this at another time. Also, you can support yourself with something, your hands, a pillow, a block, cushion. Keep breathing, and again, you can close your eyes. This is not, you're not moving. It's not super hard. And just slowly bring, if you're not at the wall, if you're slowly bring your knees in, you just straighten the legs out, shake them out. And reach the arms wide. So now I invite you to close your eyes. And when we try to find a focus point, when we close our eyes, a nice thing to do is kind of going cross-eyed, if you're trying to look up towards the middle of your forehead, which we call our third eye, our highest center, our intuition. So maybe try and do that. Try to, when you close your eyes, try to look up as if you're looking up towards your forehead. And you might find that you see colors or images, or just observe, not attaching to anything. So try that. And back to that word, and just maybe hone in on that just for a breath or two. That promise you made to yourself. Let's just take 3 more nice deep breaths here. Begin to deepen the breaths now. Begin to move your body. If your legs are at the wall, just slowly come down. Everyone take a nice long stretch in the whole body, big body yawn. Exhaling, knees in the chest. Rolling onto your side body. Bring your arm up over your head to just brace your head with your bicep. And slowly come up to your seat. Crazy cat. Back to that cross-legged position. Just sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in and exhale it out. Bring your hands to your heart space, palms touching, thumbs touching your sternum. Bow your chin to your chest. So again, in gratitude for this practice that you showed up today, that you tried, doing this practice by using focused point of interest. See how that worked out for you today. Notice how you feel now versus when you first sat down. Maybe you feel lighter, more spacious, more open, more calm. That's the piece I want you to take with you. That little bit of Zen is always there, right? Even with distractions, that's what we call balance. Right. Honoring yourself today, honoring this practice, honoring each other. And the thumbs to the center of your forehead, lift the chin. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me. Have a blessed day or evening. Until next time.